Okay, so here we go. We are going live in 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Right, so this is Dick Payne reporting for DPR News, and let's jump straight into this. There's been so much news lately; it's been crazy. I've just not known what to do with myself. So let's go. Let's do it. We're ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Elon Musk's X backs down in row over AI images as Keir Starmer issues new threat to X. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if X is going to get banned. I hope not. But the way Keir Starmer is, he's such a petulant little child. He's a bit of a man baby that it probably will be, because he just won't stop going at Elon Musk and going on about X. I know that he hasn't been posting now for, what is it, like 5 days, I think it is. He has posted on other apps, but not X. He's refusing to post on X, which I'm not surprised at all. That sounds like something that Keir Starmer would do. He is a man baby, basically. But there you go. I mean, I hope he doesn't ruin it for the rest of us. And obviously, this whole thing about the putting pictures up of people in bikinis and stuff, I just don't care. I never do that. I mean, you're probably talking about a few people that actually do this, that make these AI images and post them. You're talking likely about very few people. Obviously, they get spread around and stuff, but I don't care. I don't make that kind of thing, so it doesn't affect me whatsoever. So again, I hope that Keir Starmer just doesn't ruin it for the rest of us. But it's Keir Starmer's Britain at the moment, isn't it? So for the next 5 years, who knows what will happen? I just have no idea. Okay, so we have a Sikh community that are just hanging out outside a building in London. It is, let's read it. So the Sikh community is mad about a girl, a 15-year-old girl that has been taken, sorry, a 16-year-old girl that has been taken into a building that has a lot of Pakistani Muslims in there. And she was basically gang raped for hours by a gang of Pakistanis. It's fucking awful. I know it's terrible news. But the Sikh community came out. It was a Sikh girl. So the Sikh community came out, just taking an active stand and standing outside the building. I don't know if they're necessarily waiting for anyone to come out so they can do anything to a person or a number of people, but they are basically just standing there in protest of the Pakistani community and what they're doing to the Sikh community in their local area. So best of luck to them. They've said that they've tried reporting this, they've tried going to the police about it, and the police just doesn't want to know. They haven't done anything. Which I can absolutely believe. That sounds very, very police of them. The police are basically useless these days. And then we have a West Midlands police chief admits he used AI to generate fake evidence. So this is regarding the football game, I believe, that they didn't want any of the Tel Aviv fans going to. And they said originally it was because the Tel Aviv fans were aggressive. They caused a load of problems in different European countries. But what actually transpired is that the police were actually scared of the Muslim community getting out of hand there, attacking the Tel Aviv fans, and it all just blowing up and going crazy, basically. So they literally generated AI images to make the Tel Aviv fans look bad to appease the Muslim fans. Again, this is nothing new. This is nothing that hasn't happened before. It's just that this guy has decided to admit it, and probably got caught for it. I mean, it says he admitted to it, but I'm guessing he got caught for it and then admitted to it and then said, yeah, we did create deepfake images. So the police are actually using deepfakes as well to go with their own narrative, to just suit whatever news, whatever reports, whatever stories they want to put out there, because they'd rather do that than actually policing, than actually doing a job where they're needed and where they're absolutely necessary, such as a football game. But there you go. Again, that's our police now, isn't it? Whatever. A guy called British Intel on X. So if you want, give him a follow. He has put up Article 10. He has posted it saying, know your rights. Before police start knocking on your door over X posts, remember this. Article 10 of the Human Rights Act 1998 protects your right to hold opinions and to express them. It applies across England, Scotland and Wales. It covers speech. Where are we? It covers speech on social media, public protest, art and broadcasting. The law has not changed regardless of how aggressively it is being interpreted or enforced by police. So again, it might be worth just Googling Article 10 of the Human Rights Act 1998 and just taking a look at that, so that if you do get anyone knock at your door, the police knock at your door for a tweet, a post or a video, anything like that, you can, at least you've got something that you can reference and stand by and say, hey, look, you're infringing on my human rights here, you're infringing on the law here that you're supposed to be upholding. So definitely worth knowing. I shall certainly be looking that up after this live stream. And thank you, British Intel. Thanks very much. I shall look that up and hopefully use it at some point in the future. Or actually, hopefully not use it, because I don't want the police at my door. Although I kind of expect it a little bit, because of this channel really and my other channel. Okay, new. X has banned Grok from generating sexualized images of women and children after UK made it illegal to create non-consensual intimate images. Well, okay, that's fair enough. But it's still responding to requests to put men in bikinis or sexual positions. Do you know what? I mean, again, I don't care if somebody did a picture of me in a bikini. Whatever. I genuinely don't care. I've actually already had AI images made of me and posted online as the Taliban and things like that. I genuinely don't care. I mean, if you get bored and that's your kind of kink, if that's what you want to do, then yeah, do it of me. I genuinely don't care. But it is kind of weird how it stopped generating images of women and children. I mean, the children I can understand, and well, the women I can understand as well. But why not men as well? I mean, that's kind of sexist, isn't it? That's kind of weird. Or why not just children to be banned from it? Or why not everyone? Why have they specifically done women and children to be banned from creating images, but not men? I mean, is it just a fact that men don't care? We just couldn't care less. And Elon Musk just knows that he's not really going to get any complaints from men. Who cares? Who knows? Who the hell knows? These day and age, this day and age, anything goes. No one cares. It's just whatever. Okay, apparently there are Nudify apps, which are basically AI that undress uploaded photos. Last year, Ofcom issued a £50,000 fine to one of these apps for failing to protect children. Okay, so again, Keir Starmer is going after Elon Musk for his app that you're able to do this kind of imagery on. But he's not going after an app that specifically has that ability that's specifically used to do that. He's not gone after that app as of yet, but he is going after X. And why is that? I can answer this one, actually. I know exactly why he's going after X. It's because that's where you get all your news from. That's where you get your information from. That's where you get the truth from these days. Because we all know the police, the BBC, the government, everyone else, they don't tell the truth. So X is where we go now to get some truth. And yeah, Keir Starmer just wants to put a stop to that. That's basically what this is all about. He doesn't give a crap about women. He doesn't give a crap about children. He doesn't give a crap about anyone other than himself. And like I said, he's being a man baby at the moment by not posting on X, although he is posting on other platforms. So fuck Keir Starmer, basically. 95% of recorded crime in London went unsolved, according to Home Office statistics. Now, this has been watered down a little bit, I think, because at the end of last year, I know it was 99.5%. It was abysmally high. It was ridiculously high. The amount of crimes that go unrecorded, that go unsolved. It's ridiculous. Like I said, the police don't know how to police anymore. They don't know how to investigate anything. And that 5% that are being solved, I would love to know what those cases are, because I guarantee you that 5% is all very easy cases, Facebook posts and things like that, where you don't have to do any detective work, you don't have to do any policing, you just have to look on Facebook and go, oh yeah, Jim has just posted this, we'll nick him for that. Simple. And then you dish out maximum fines and probably prison time. Yeah, again, the police just don't know what they're doing, and when they do know what they're doing, they're doing nothing needed. They're just wankers, really. So Keir Starmer is set for his 13th major U-turn as mandatory digital IDs are scrapped. I'm sure he posted a couple of days ago on like Threads or Instagram or something like that they were going to be mandatory. There's nothing anyone can do about it. This is coming. He even said they were putting aside like 18 million pounds or something, or billion pounds, to get this thing up and running, this digital ID. And now he's saying it's scrapped. I mean, come on, man. This is what happens when you have a prime minister that has no morals, no backbone. No, he doesn't stand for anything. He's just a joke at this point. And it's causing us problems, so many problems. It's just such a mess. But we've got to live with it at the moment until we can get a general election and he's in power. So I can understand why, like Nigel Farage and people said they're not going to go to the debates or anything anymore in the Houses of Parliament, because it doesn't matter what you say. Keir Starmer's just going to do exactly what he wants anyway. There you go. 70 homes approved for area in dire need for cheaper housing, but only 6 will be affordable. Okay, so this is in Lincolnshire. This is Risholme, for the former quarry on Risholme Road, Lincoln. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but it's the best I can do. In Lincoln. So 70 new houses going up. The story that the government are going with at the moment is that they want to build more houses for young couples to buy, settle down in, well, get a mortgage on, settle down with, have babies. Yeah. But I mean, only 70 of them are going to be. Only 6 are going to be affordable housing. So they're contradicting it themselves again. If you want more housing for young couples to marry, get a mortgage on, and have babies, then why are only 6 of them affordable? Why out of 70 homes are only 6 of them affordable? I can, again, have a good guess as to why this is, and that is that they're going to put a load of invaders in there. They'll take them out of the hotels. They'll put a load of invaders in that area, and it will just become shithole, basically. And that'll be that. There you go. What can you do? And it will turn that area into a complete crap hole. It will just be all the people that lived there previously, currently. They'll notice slowly but surely. There'll be loads of rubbish start being left about. Then they'll go somewhere and they'll realise, your missus is clutching her handbag because there's a dozen blokes just standing on a street corner or outside a restaurant that are just spitting, smoking weed, swearing, just doing all this kind of antisocial behaviour. But the government lets them get away with it. The police let them get away with it. So, okay, that's what they want. That's what they want. Now this, it's not verified, so I can't vouch for this that it's absolutely true. But I added it because it wouldn't surprise me if it was true. Okay, the story is a man finds a Nokia 3310 he lost 22 years ago, and it still had 1 bar of battery. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. It could well be. Do you remember those things, the 3310s? They would go on for days. Yeah, I mean, these days, everyone has a charger by the side of their bed. When they go to bed, plug in your phone. That's kind of, you do it on autopilot now, don't you? When you get up to go to bed, you take your phone out your clothes and that, and you put it on the bedside table or something, plug it in and let it charge overnight, so it's ready to go for the following day. I do remember going out on like a Friday night, coming back on a Sunday when I was 16, 17, 18, and yeah, I don't think I was ever without a mobile phone. So thinking about it, that must have lasted the whole weekend. And yet these days, you can barely get a day's use out of a smartphone. That's just amazing to me. Again, I don't know whether that's true or not. If he did find his phone from 22 years ago and it still has a 1 battery bar, yeah, I'm not shocked at that. If it's true, if it's not, I hope it is true though, because that's funny. Okay, Trump promises help is on the way to free Iran. Well done, Trump. Good man. Glad to see it. Yeah. It's the Iranian people, the Persians. I feel so bad for them. They deserve their freedom, and I hope Trump just goes in there, as Trump does, send the troops in and just get it done. Well done to Trump. So, a Labour MP called Nick Brown allegedly raped an underage boy so bad the boy needed a colostomy bag. So if you've not seen the list, look it up. The list is a list of Labour MPs, mayors and different people that are nonces, basically. It's genuinely interesting to see it because it's surprising how many Labour MPs and stuff are just wrong-uns, just absolute sickos. I mean, obviously, since they've come into power, there's been a few that have been outed and found out. And I don't think it's going to stop because I just genuinely believe there are so many of them. I genuinely believe that Labour are the party of just nonces and wrong-uns, genuinely. But like I said, at the minute there's nothing we can do until we get a general election. So it's so depressing. It's so sad, really. Yeah. Downloading anti-immigration anti-immigration content in the UK is illegal. No, it's not. Definitely not. It's not. You can download anti-immigration. I mean, what do they deem as anti-immigration content? I mean, you can download, if I was to make a video right now and say I don't like invaders, you can download that video, but that is technically anti-immigration. That's not illegal. It's not at all. So already that's wrong. But the government have created a new game for children to play at school that takes them through different scenarios of illegals, invaders, and things that may happen or something like that, or different situations they may get into. And then if they get the wrong answers, there are no wrong answers with that game. If they get the answers that the government doesn't want to hear, then the teachers are instructed to report them to counter-terror, which would be prevent. So yeah, imagine that. Imagine your kid coming home and saying, "Oh, I had a game. I played a game today in school, and because I got the wrong answers, my teacher referred me to prevent, and they'll be popping round the house at some time to have a little conversation with me." Man, I would lose my rag over that. I'd be up that school straight away, and I would just say that. I would just go crazy, you know. But there you go. Again, this is Britain. Okay, so we have a woman that called a guy a faggot in a text message, and then 11 police officers turned up at her house to arrest her. So this is following on from a story that I was covering on Saturday, I believe it was, or Monday, perhaps Monday. This is following on from a story that I was covering Monday, and it's basically that the police, the government, they now have access to end-to-end encrypted messages. Press one of the audio buttons, okay? We got crows. We got kiss. There you go. Enjoy. Look, I just got a violation warning. Brilliant. For hate speech, apparently. It's not hate speech. I'm reporting the news. Good God. Can I put my own in? No, not on this one, but I have got another one ordered that is coming through Friday. Yeah. So yeah, a woman sent a message that contained that word. That's probably why I got flagged for saying that word. And 11 police officers turned up at her house to arrest her, even though it's a private message. What if there's a gay couple that like that kind of banter, that like that kind of camaraderie? And yeah, the crows are swearing, aren't they, mate? What if there's a gay couple that have that kind of camaraderie, and they start calling each other names, and then the government picks up on that, goes around, sends Prevent or someone round their house, and they're just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, we're a gay couple, and that's how we talk to each other. Is that a crime in England now, is it? It's just absolutely ridiculous. They'd probably still get a criminal record and everything else. The police wouldn't want to waste their time now, would they? No, they wouldn't. Fucking wankers. Okay, the fake news. BBC are attempting to throw out President Trump's $10 billion defamation lawsuit. In a filing late on Monday, local time, the broadcaster argued that the court in Florida lacked personal jurisdiction in the case because it did not broadcast the program. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. No, BBC, that's not how it works. You know, that is absolutely ridiculous. So if you've defamed somebody, if you've slurred them, it's that counts for everywhere. Okay, so you can't just say no, you've launched this appeal in Florida and that law doesn't count there, or you didn't broadcast it. It's irrelevant. That is absolutely irrelevant, BBC. So you're clutching at straws. You're panicking, aren't you? Because you know that Trump has a genuine case of defamation, of slandery, and that he's going to get $10 billion or pounds out of you. Well done, Trump. Well done, Trump. Well done. Good man. Good man. Okay. So we have what's next? BBC. Oh God, what am I doing? I'm breaking it. I'm breaking my laptop. So I'm trying to find the next. Does anyone else do that? Like, you mean to press like the left button and your right finger goes instead, or is it just me that doesn't know how to work their own fingers properly? Because it happens to me, and it makes me sad. It makes me so sad. Okay, we have I am pleased that the murder rate in London has hit a multi-year low, sorry. It is a lie though, and you just know it's a lie. You know Sadiq Khan's panicking because he's lost control of London. But apparently the murder rate in London has hit a multi-year low. I don't believe you, by the way. I absolutely do not believe you. So I think you're lying. But keep in mind that although the murder rate is at an all-time low, nonsense, the sex offences are up 66%, knife crime is up 67%, violent crime is up 41%, drug offences are up 27%, street theft is up 180%. Wow. And moped street robbery is up 600%. Well done, Keir Starmer. Well, it's a joint effort, really, isn't it? Well done, Keir Starmer, Sadiq Khan, the Metropolitan Police, and everyone else that's involved. Well done for absolutely destroying the capital of Britain. Well done. You know, chef's kiss to you for doing that. Just absolutely
awesome.
Yeah. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is currently boycotting X while posting on other platforms. He has stopped posting on X. Yeah, I've already been through this, really, and he hasn't. He's had 23 community strikes now for lying, which is beautiful, which is absolutely fantastic, and he stopped posting on X because he doesn't want to be community struck anymore. Brilliant. And yeah, he's just a petulant child. I said this earlier. He's just a petulant child, and fuck him, basically. We've got the proposed China super embassy in London includes a secret basement room just 1 meter away from Britain's most sensitive communication cables. Brilliant. Brilliant, love it. So that's genius. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that information? If it was my decision, I'd say no. No, you cannot have a secret basement room that's 1 meter away from Britain's most sensitive communication cables. Am I a racist? No, I'm not. Thank you. It's just ridiculous, but I guarantee you it will go ahead. It will happen. And then when it all goes south, when we start having problems with communications and everything else, you know, the government will blame the far right and everything else. It's just absolutely brilliant. I genuinely do love to see when this government falls apart. I genuinely do, because there are things, if you watch me frequently, if you watch me daily, there are things that I mention months before they happen, And then when it does happen, I just have to laugh, because I'm British, and it's either a laugh or cry situation, and I've made my choice. That is it. I'm happy to laugh about this now, and hopefully I can get you guys laughing at it as well. I mean, if somebody said to you, I'm going to build a basement next to your house, it's going to be 1 meter away from where your data cable comes into your house or something, you know, and you know that they're a bit of an arsehole, you would just think to yourself, no, fuck off. I'm gonna try stopping that, because I don't want you having even the inkling of possibility of messing with my stuff. Just absolutely mental. But it's Keir Starmer, you know, he's a lefty, hug the world and the world will hug me back person. But life doesn't work like that, mate. You know? No matter what, there are people out to get you. No matter what, there are opportunistic people. No matter what, there are people that on the spot will just be dicks for no other reason than they want to be dicks. It's just a fact of life. You can't... If you go into a pub, you don't automatically trust everyone in there, do you? So it's the same with a country. You don't trust every country just because. You have to have a bit of a force field, a bit of protection, you know? You have to protect yourself a bit. Amazing. Donald Trump speaks on Greenland's current security. He's quoted as saying, their defense is 2 dog sleds. Yeah, and he's just gonna go for that, isn't he? Their defense is 2 dog sleds. Do you know that? Do you know what their defense is? 2 dog sleds. Okay, that's Donald Trump speaking, and that's how he talks. Let's see if I can.
So this is Donald Trump, and I just have to say, their defense is 2 dog sleds. Do you know that? Do you know what their defense is? It's 2 dog sleds.
So I hope that cleared it up for you. That is from now on, that's my Trump voice, by the way. That's how Trump hears himself. That's how he wants to be heard. He would like to think he's got that really deep, kind of masculine, kind of intimidating voice. But not so much, mate. You know? There you go. So we have GB News has said historic church bells. I don't really do a lot from GB News, actually. Historic church bells silenced for half a century, set to ring out once again after £30,000 fundraising drive. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I love that. Where I live now, I don't hear any church bells or anything like that. But where I used to live in Oxfordshire, I always used to hear church bells, and I loved it. It's one of those things that just reminds you you're in Britain, that reminds you that there's humanity in the world, that there's religion in the world. Because, you know, you go out, you go to work and things like that, and everyone's talking about how shit it is and how disgusting different people are in the country, that even just a set of church bells, just hearing that in the distance while you're, I don't know, sat at home or at work, anything like that, it's just nice to hear. And again, it just reminds you that humanity isn't completely lost. We still do appreciate our heritage and the churches that are still standing. So I think that is absolutely fantastic. If I knew of any church bell fundraisers or anything like that, I would probably chip into it. I do like to hear church bells, and I think there should be more of it across the UK, across Britain. But again, I don't run the country, so it's not up to me. But if it were up to me, yes, more bells. We like the bells. Okay, so Rupert Lowe will fight Keir Starmer in court. Having consulted with our league... Oh, okay, so he's quoted to say... Rupert Lowe has said... let's do a man's voice for Rupert Lowe.
Okay. Rupert Lowe has said, having consulted with our legal team over the weekend, we have decided that if Labour does try to ban X, Restore Britain will fight them in the courts. No, that's all he's quoted as saying.
That's all he's quoted as saying. Support him by joining Restore Britain. And if you're interested in that, if that sounds good to you, then look up Restore Britain on X or Google it or anything like that. Take a look, see what they're all about. And, I may have just found you a new political party that you are going to love and support forever. It's going to be amazing. Well done. Okay, so Canadian government rejects Keir Starmer. They just reject him altogether. Keir Starmer went to talk to him, did he? And they were just like, no, I refute you. The power of Christ compels you. Do you know what they should have done? Okay. Despite taking a call with Keir Starmer on the matter yesterday, on what matter? On the matter yesterday, the Canadian government has said we want nothing to do with banning X. Oh, okay, so this is regarding the X ban. So Canadian government have said, no, we're not as to terrorism as Keir Starmer. We're not as invasive to people's general lives. We're not a nanny state like Britain and Keir Starmer. So we'll let people still use X. We're not lying to the people as much as Keir Starmer is, so that we don't need to kind of block information getting out there to people, like Keir Starmer does. Okay, there is a video circulating currently of an invader, of an immigrant. He delivers what is he working for? He drops off a package. Okay, one second. So it looks as if it's a package. It's not what do you call it, like Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever it is. The food delivery services. It doesn't look as if it's that. This one looks like it's a package. So I don't know if it's Amazon or any other company, DPD. I can't say what company it is. But what this guy has done is when he dropped off the package in front of the front door, he opened the door. You can see him literally open the door. And when a woman confronts him at the door, he says, I just wanted to put it in a safe space. So he just wanted to put it in a safe space, did he? So he unlocked, so he opened your door. No, that's not cool in my opinion. I'm not comfortable with my postmen, my delivery men opening my door to deliver parcels. Leave it outside the door, that's fine. Leave it outside the door. There's no need for you to enter my property or any part of your body. Your hand doesn't need to go into my property, okay? Standing in front of it, fine. Second you open the door, I mean, I've got a great big German Shepherd, so he's more than happy to sort it out, to be honest. Or, again, just a bit of that. Then you do. So, what's her name? Peter Kyle made remarks saying that they did not have all the facts regarding tax rises for pubs, and he is the business secretary. So let's get this straight. The business secretary in Britain says that he didn't have all the facts on tax rises, on pub tax rises. I'm going to call bollocks on that one. I'm going to call bullshit. He was clearly, because everyone's pissed off And all the pub landlords said that they would strike, actually, didn't they? So because they've said that, he's now backtracking, knowing full well what he was doing to them. And I expect they'll try it again. They'll do it again next year. They'll put some secret taxes in place for pubs that will just absolutely ruin the industry. Jess Phillips has said she demands police arrest anyone using Grok to make bikini pictures. And people are pointing out that this is the same Jess Phillips that voted against a grooming gang inquiry. So she's saying arrest anyone using Grok to make bikini pictures, but if they're grooming children, if they're gang raping people, we're not even going to look into it. Just let them carry on. That is Jess Phillips in a nutshell. I absolutely despise the woman. But again, we're stuck with her for the next bloody 5 years. But there you go. A Doncaster man has sexually abused multiple children, including a vulnerable boy with significant learning difficulties. And he's been sentenced to more than 14 years in prison. Nicholas Powers of Belmont Avenue admitted to a series of offences committed over a 20-year period, which included 4 counts of sexual activity with a child and 3 counts of indecent assault. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. So yeah, just a wrong un basically in Doncaster. He's now gone to prison for 20 years. He'll probably be out, honestly, with the 30% that we're down to now that criminals actually have to serve in prison. He'll probably be out in like 5-7 years, maybe. And it'll all be forgotten about. Never mind. There you go. Sounds like one of Tommy's. No, Tommy isn't a paedophile for a start, and I like Tommy. So if you don't like Tommy, if this kind of news isn't what you're into, then just leave. Just scroll up and just go to another. Okay, it's that simple. But I expect you're going to hang around and report me and community note me and whatever else. Feel free to. Go ahead. I should have dug a hole was dad's chilling text after drowning daughter alive. I'm going to have to click on this. So let's see what this is. It's kind of slow. My internet my devices seem slow today. I can't imagine that it's my internet because I have amazing internet at my house. I've got fibre and everything to my house now. But I've got to go through multiple sources because it's been sent from one app to another. Brilliant. Okay. So I should have. Okay, a man has been sentenced after brutally murdering his 18-year-old daughter after claiming she was too westernized. Do you know what, this is just giving me nonsense. So, a guy has killed his daughter and sent a text to his sons, I believe it is, saying that he should have dug a hole and put her in it because she's too westernized. For the simple fact that she's too westernized. Has anyone checked your hard drive, mate? You look the type. Nice one. Horror as 5 human heads are found hanging over Ecuador tourist beach. Wow. And that's from the same app actually. So I'm not going to click on that because it's just giving me nonsense on that last one. So I'm not happy about that. I'll look into deleting that app. Police accused of standing by while protesters target Israeli restaurant. So an Israeli restaurant has been attacked. So the Metro. Let's read it from the news piece. The Metropolitan Police are facing accusations of failing to intervene after pro-Palestine protesters gathered outside an Israeli restaurant in Notting Hill on Friday evening. Around 50 protesters operating under the banner of International Jewish Anti-Zionist Network descended on Miznon restaurant in Elgin Crescent. The seventh time the establishment has been targeted, according to a spokesperson. Well, that's the last piece of news I've got here, but let's go into that. Well, what do you expect? You've been letting these pro-Palestine freaks get away with this for so long. They do genuinely think they have immunity, and they've had immunity for quite a while. I mean, you do the bare minimum to police them, and I genuinely feel bad for Jewish people in Britain. If I was Jewish, I would not be in this country. I mean, for God's sake, I don't want to be in this country, and I'm an atheist. I have no religious affiliation. I don't care, you know, and I don't want to be in this country. It's just shit at the minute. So I do particularly feel bad for the Jewish community, and if you are Jewish, feel free to follow me and have a chat if you want. But we'll leave it there today. It's been fantastic. I'm sure you'll agree. It's been very awesome. Bit of that, yeah. It's been great. Cheers for hanging on for this long, if you managed to. And I'll see you again on Saturday, because Fridays I go to my mental health things. So it'll be Saturday, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And then on my other channel, I do not news, just like more personal things and general things, really. And that's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, all at 12:30. I hope you all have a great day, and try to be safe out there, no matter how hard it is at the moment to be safe. Cheers. Have a good one. Bye.